Hello, Happy New Year! I'm doing a collection update. I think it's a good way to start 2018 because frankly, who knows where we're going to go from here, huh? I am a Ruthless knife rotator. So I have a very core group of actual knives that I actually use and carry. A lot of the stuff I keep around while I'm forming opinions. So I mean, off to the side here right now, I've got a CRKT pillar. That was a gift, so I probably will hold on to it. I don't really carry it that much though. I've got a Boku mini Quake I'm just finishing up the review on. That's not going to stick around. Sorry, spoilers. I've got a Swiss Army knife and a Open number 8. They got some junk sort of joke knives like some Z Hunters. Then I get some sort of loaner knives from time to time, gift knives, all that sort of stuff. Those are all separate. This is like my actually, my core user bunch of knives. So they're the ones that'll actually be, if you see me in the street or see me in the, in a place where I'm lawfully allowed to carry a knife, if you see me, this is what I'll have on. If you see me at a function on private land where a group of learned gentlemen are comparing their pocket knife, these will be one of the ones that I'm having. So it's down to 6. People get funny, and I noticed a couple of other reviewers have the same thing where if you don't keep a knife around that you said was good, people are like, oh, so you lied to us then, that knife wasn't good. There are about probably 50 knives that I've had through the channel that I would love to have kept, all of them. I just don't have the money, man. Like, relax, it's all good. I gotta keep stuff coming through, or else this channel would have no knives to show. So it's just a real like war of, you have to really be the cream of the crop to stand out with me and my my stuff. So these are the ones that have. If I stop using something and it just sits there, I just start seeing it as like $200 in a big wad of cash. There could be another knife that I might end up wanting to take out all the time. So it's just how it goes. So yeah, there'll be some knives that you're like, oh, you sold that. But yeah, I'm going to scroll down and we're going to see the 6 of them. I'm going to drip feed them to you because I'm a bit of a view count shit lately. It's all about the duration apparently. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first and probably the safest, one of the safest, no, I don't know. These are all pretty safe. They feel pretty safe at the minute. The American Lawman. I actually know this because I sold it once and I had to get it again because this is a very specific used knife. Like this is the knife I'll take when, I probably could end up cutting some cardboard and hitting the concrete or whatever. It's just a really robust, really basic, simple, no frills knife. I don't have any attachment really to this particular one, but I like the design and I like this knife. Whether it's a paramilitary tool or a, Shaman, or whether it's a 0562 or something, I think just a good sort of blandish beater knife is a good thing to have in your collection. And this one's mine. It's a CTS XHP steel, G10 handle scales. It's great. It's a real win, the American Lawman, and it's good value. It is really one of the better neutral knives. Not particularly exciting. I don't love the clip. Lockback's kind of dull, whatever. But it's definitely got the performance where you need it. And when you put the grind back a bit like I have, it slices like crazy as well as holding that really nice CTS XHP edge for a long while. While I'm keeping the unsurprising knives going, I'll bust out the Elmer Falcon. This knife here, not a particularly good deal, I must say. They're in VG10 now. This is an AUS 8 one. Very, very thin, slicey little pokey knife. I'll generally always carry this knife on me, even when I've got something in for review. So say I'm reviewing the Boku mini Quake, I'll have this as well, just in my shirt pocket or something like that. It's the knife that I know I can use and I know it's going to be fine. It's not going to annoy me. Yeah, it's easy to resharpen. It's pretty, pretty basic. It's just very enjoyable to have. I got it for a decent price. I'd never suggest getting one of these at full price unless you really have a lot of money to throw around, because the value is just not there. They're VG10 now, but even still, it's about 160 bucks in Australia for it, and not quite there. But anyway, definitely in my collection. And I do actually have some attachment to this actual knife. I bought it off Nick Shabazz, probably start of the year. And yeah, absolutely thrashed out. I've sharpened it and worn it out almost. It's almost, I'd give it another year or so, and I don't think I'll be needing to get another one anyway. Really, really good blade though. Unsurprising knife, let's have a look. Spidey Chef, it's my favourite Spyderco, probably my favourite pocket knife, frankly. I have 6 out of my 7 permanent collection knives here, and I'll show all of them, but this is probably my favourite pocket knife at the moment, of all the knives. I think it's the best knife of 2016 from when it came out, without a doubt. It's just a combination between the performance of it, the steel, the handle, the fit and finish. It's just excellent, and it's the cheapest of all the Schleich Sleesh knives, this Bowie and the Techno. And I think it's the best out of all of them as well. It's the most usable, less scared to use it than you are with the Sleesh Bowie, because the Sleesh Bowie is just so much money. This one comes a bit machiny, comes like, you know, a bit sort of powdery finish here. Stuff that's not going to completely look shredded, or if it does, you're not going to be too bothered after a bit of use. So yeah, great knife, the Spidey Chef. Probably my favourite. The spot here I'll reserve, this would be the Benchmade 940 that I did see here. The reason I don't have one, because I did sell it to a friend who wanted a 940, wanted to pay like a decent enough price, and I was like, well, I'll just get another one. You can buy mine for like 150 bucks. And I think I'll end up picking up one of the G10 ones anyway. So the 940 is probably the hidden knife in my permanent collection. Yeah. So next, let's look at a Kaiser knife. This knife I have, and I won't sell, even though it's not probably my least favourite out of all these. Kaiser Gemini. My wife loves this knife. I'm not sure why. I think it just fits her hand well. Yeah, just does the trick for her. Whenever she needs to use a knife, she'll use this one. And yeah, I guess it flips really well. It looks kind of nice, neutral, basic. It's got a cool, like, rounded, contoured handle. It's just a good design. Very solid. Kind of probably, you know, if I had to, I'd probably lose this one first. But it's overall still just really good performer, as you get from Kaiser's sort of full-price knives. Next is the kind of race car of my knives, the Spyderco Police 4 in K390. It's a huge knife, look how big it is. And it's just a performer. I've used it a lot now. It's got a K390 steel that I've put all the way back to 17 degrees. It is so thin behind that edge. You can slice for days, but the steel is so stable, the K390 steel, you can accidentally hit, you know, rocks, countertop surfaces with it, and it doesn't completely ruin it, even at 17 degrees. I really recommend getting some K390 into your life. I was underwhelmed at first when I did the workshop testing, but then I put it on a diamond edge with the Lansky and got some really good performance out of it. Excellent stuff. The Police, it's just like a giant Enduro. If you like the Enduro and you're happy for it to be a bit bigger, I can't see how you dislike the Police. So, there's some knives missing, aren't there? And there's only one left to show. So, where is the ZT-0220? Where are those other Sleesh Spydercos? Well, they're not here because the last knife is the Kaiser T1. And this kind of does my sort of nice knife. This is like my nice EDC knife that I'll sort of take out, but it's not so nice, I'm afraid, to use it. And that was what my problem was with the Sleesh Bowie. Probably a technically better knife than this one, but so much money. To me anyway, $300 US, about 430 bucks by the time I was here. I just couldn't confidently cut, you know, with it. I couldn't confidently use it, even though all the parts, you know, make up the whole, whatever. This one I can. This one's about half or even a third of the price, and I can use it, and it's really usable. It's got probably almost it's as good a slicer as this one. Not as good as this one, but it's an excellent performer. Excellent in hand. There's very little wrong with the T1. Once you get yours set up right, as I said in the review, it migrated a little bit, so I had to Loctite the pivot. And that was a bit of a bummer, but you know, fixed now. It's fine, no problems at all. If you're a mad disassembler, you might not like how you have to take the pocket clip off before you take the screw off to get this slab off, but then you just take this one off first. Anyway, it's not a perfect knife, but because of that, I think, in spite of that, it makes it more carryable to me because as I said, these are my user collection. These are the ones that I'm actually using. Why did I sell the Z0220? It's simple, I just wasn't carrying it. I wasn't taking it out with me. It was a good performer, one of the better performing ZTs, just wasn't taking it with me. Why did I sell the Techno? It just didn't do it for me. It just wasn't, yeah, I felt like I had to say, oh, I've got this expensive knife. I guess I should take the Techno out because I've got it recently and it's expensive. No, that's bullshit. I don't think like that. I'm not attached really to things as easily. For a guy that has so many knives come through my channel, I'm quite happy with how little I actually feel like how little of these really inanimate objects I feel personal attachment to. So happy with how it's going. What's on the horizon though? So more in line with kind of these knives here that I just have around for review. I've got another Spyderco Delica coming in, which would be nice. Nice to have a Delica around the place again. Whether I'll actually carry it or not, don't know. I got it in green because I think it'll stand out nicely. This is getting a bit industrial looking, isn't it? So I got a nice green Delica. I also have a Lion Steel SR11 coming in. So that's the one, and I got that mainly to do the slap near steel test that everyone's been nagging me about, which is fair. So we'll be testing the steel on that one and seeing if I like it. I've watched all the reviews on it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether I'll side with Epic Snuggle Bunny, it's really good, or if I'll go more with the old Shabazz, that it's, you know, a bit of a miss. So interested to see. And then lastly, remember the Kaiser V3 Vigor? I've got that knife again coming, but I've got it in a titanium frame lock with S35 VM. So how cool is that? So that should be quite a different knife, and it will be sort of almost, I reckon, competitive with this little one here, because it's quite a small little EDC-ish blade, and we'll just see how those three go. Anyway, so that's the collection as of the start of 2018. I'll probably revisit this halfway through the year and then at the end of the year, and we'll see what's changed. My money is on staying. Those are the ones definitely staying, these two. This one I might have replaced with the same knife because it's just getting a bit rickety. Don't know. You just never know. I'm not going to make any promises. As I said, there's about 30 to 50 knives. Yes, if I could have unlimited space and money, I'd keep them all. But gotta be ruthless, man. Gotta be ruthless. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.